He asked for some backup. He's right here. Routine traffic stop. We'll see what he has. He found a suspicious vehicle. Hasn't been registered in about 8 years.
Robert, you mind hopping out of the car so I can explain some citations to you?
Sure.
Do you have any problems if I search your vehicle?
No.
You're okay if I search your vehicle? Okay, I appreciate it. If you want, you can just kind of sit back at the rear of your vehicle and hang out in there, okay? Thank you.
Busybodies.
We've got some paraphernalia here. This looks like maybe a piece of a meth pipe. So that's usually referred to as like a shard. It's crystal meth. What is your drug of choice, Robert?
Nothing right now, but it used to be. I mean, I was a heroin addict.
Okay, have you ever used methamphetamine?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, what was the last time you used that?
It's been a minute.
Okay, so does that methamphetamine belong to you?
No.
No?
Robert,
Yes.
there's something in here. Were you drinking that?
Yeah, actually I was.
You were?
You were drinking that?
Yeah, I did drink.
The dirty meth pipe in it? The tea/meth pipe concoction does not help.
Right now, my partner and I are headed to a domestic. Apparently, this was between brothers. One of the brothers didn't want to leave, and somebody grabbed some knives. And you're the father?
I'm the father. Him and his brother started arguing, and I told him to quit it.
Okay.
He got mad and cussed at me and told me I was no good, and he went in his room.
He flipped out and started calling me all kinds of names, told me to get the out of the house, and I was like, this is Mom and Dad's house. I don't need leave, but I'm not spending my night gonna sit here and argue with you.
He pulled the first little knife right there. I told him, I ain't gonna put up with you. Okay. I went and got my gun and told him, no, you ain't gonna do this to me no more.
Okay. This is the firearm that Dad apparently came very, very close to shooting his son with tonight. The reason that you're going to jail, though, is because your dad and your brother both said that you picked up those knives and you started walking towards Dad, saying, go ahead and shoot me. Go ahead and shoot me.
He had the gun, okay? What is a knife going to do against the gun?
Actually, they're not even knives. One of them's like a little mini sword. Why were you walking after your dad saying, go ahead and shoot me?
Because he was threatening me, and I wanted to show him I am not afraid. Okay. Yes, I have the knife, but they weren't up in a defensive or attacking posture. Okay. They were down.
And the reason why you did that is because you wanted to show Dad that you were not afraid of him.
Just got dispatched to a domestic arm. The weapon is going to be a knife. Boyfriend against girlfriend, I guess.
He busted my eye open here. He tried to say I hit his dad, but his dad said I didn't hit him. All I did was want to take my clothes and leave.
What happened? Stop right there.
Look, she smashed me in the head.
I mean, come on, dude. If I want to hurt, I'm a big guy, man. I'm not going to do nothing to her.
He punched me in my head a couple times. He choked me. He punched me in my eye.
This is like the 5th time I've been here. Tonight, obviously, we're getting two sides of the story. There's visible injuries on both of you, and we don't have an independent witness to tell us, who started this.
Was he going to jail too?
Yes, he's going to jail too.
Both of you guys are going to go to jail.
Can you get my other shoe?
Yep, we will.
Because I only got one shoe on.
Going to an assault that just occurred. Apparently, a couple neighbors got in a fight. Looking for a white male that's not wearing a T-shirt.
Yeah, I was going to open that back window up, and I didn't want to pop the screen. I just wanted to pull the window through. No sense getting the screen all broke loose, and he insisted.
Man, you've been drinking a lot today. So this all happened over here?
Yeah.
About what?
About me making a suggestion about how to take out those windows because he wanted air.
So this is all about you making a suggestion
right. He
for
said,
windows.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's what this is over. He insisted I pulled that board out of there on taking that back screen off.
There's a 2x4, a piece of a 2x4 that went across the top of that window.
Yep.
But it was above the window. He pried it off, and it hit him in, the nose,
So then how did he get his injuries?
I grabbed him and tackled him down. I said, made it like a citizen's arrest on his ass.
A citizen's arrest?
Well, he can't do that on my own property.
Weren't you guys both over here talking about that? You invited him over here.
Hit me from behind, kind of stumbled me. Then he came and hit me again, and I fell down. And he started kicking me and hit me again, and told me I'm not supposed to have any ideas.
Hey,
I'm going to jail on my own property, and he's not. I don't understand it.
Yep.
How could that happen?
What do you mean, how could that happen?
I mean, I don't have a right to defend my own property. A man's going to insist on breaking through my back screen.
He just needs to know if someone's offering him help, maybe to take their advice instead of getting angry when they say something that he doesn't like.
We got a call at one of the city bus stops here. Apparently there's two males arguing on the bus.
He started saying that. He said, he said, I'm sorry to tell you, man, I'm racist. That's what he said. He said he can fix that problem because he's been racist all his life. Okay. I said, no problem. I gave him a hug. So he took his head off and said, nobody gonna do me nothing. I said, nobody's not trying to do you nothing.
Because I said I was racist, and I am. I'm racist, and I'm white, and that's the way I like it.
Might be best just to keep that stuff to yourself, Yeah, I noticed here you got a Texas offender card, man. You been to prison?
Yes, sir. Aggravated assault with deadly weapon.
How long have you been out of prison?
A week and a half.
You only been out a week and a half?
Yes, sir.
Was that your only stretch in prison, or have you been to prison before?
Yes, sir, for burning church.
For burning a church?
Burning church.
How long did you get for that?
5.
5 years?
Yes, sir.
I think you've had just enough to drink to impair your judgment, to make you a danger to yourself and others, okay? Because like I said, man, I don't understand why you felt the need to blurt that out, man. You're not in prison anymore, bro.
Yes, sir.
So before we take you away, man, I'm going to leave it up to you. If you want to apologize to this man, you can.
No, don't.
All right, Larry. Enjoy your ride, man. At first, when I talked to Joseph, it sounded fairly mundane, but the more I talked to him, the more obvious it became to me, not only was he intoxicated, he was definitely a danger to himself and others. His views are his views, but man, I can't believe him being that blatant.
All right, we're getting dispatched to a neighbor disturbance. Apparently one neighbor is fighting with another neighbor and armed with a pipe or a knife and swinging at another neighbor, all over some type of inappropriate comment. So we're going to hopefully break up this fight.
I'll explain to you. Everybody.
You explain to me.
Nope. She was walking by, and I said
Who's
hi
she?
to her. The
lady
girl
that
in the green pants. Yeah.
That lives
she was
over there.
walking by.
Okay.
I said hi to her. Friendly. Trying to be friendly.
Just trying to be friendly.
And she went off the
all right. What are they going to tell me?
We're going to tell you a whole different story. Yeah.
And I was going by, and what's his name, Bobby?
The guy with the ponytail?
Yes.
Okay.
He comes out the kitchen door and started talking to me very disrespectfully, saying, "Ooh, baby, you're looking hot. What an ass. Want to hook up?" And I says, "You're just trash, And he started yelling obscenities to me, and I said, well, he said, "Get the out," and all this other happy horse.
So did you leave then?
Yes, I left, but he said he was going to get a gun, a .22, and I said, well, I'm going to get my boyfriend then. I mean, and he had a big knife, and he went to go stab me in the stomach, and I just backed up, and then the other one came after me with a lead pipe and went to hit me over the head.
Bobby, when they were walking away, you had a pipe? You didn't have nothing?
Nope.
But you had the knife?
No.
No?
No. Let me tell you something. This is Florida. When somebody walks in the house and wanted to get with you, we're standing our ground. We are standing our ground.
All right. The guy that had the knife, did another guy have a pipe?
Yep.
And did they come into your yard? Or did they?
They were right on the.
They were basically chasing these people, right?
They weren't chasing. They weren't running after them.
Right, but they were following.
They were following them.
Okay, and it was
in a threatening manner.
In a threatening manner.
And that's why I told them they all needed to go home, or I was calling 911.
You're going to jail for aggravated assault.
Aggravated assault. Samantha, can you take my phone? Call my mom.
Both of you are going to jail for aggravated assault. You can talk to your mom when you get to jail on the jail phone. Come on.
I can't.
Wait, how old are you anyway?
38, dude.
You're 38 and you need to talk to your mom?